Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team, making the watch list video for Wednesday, October 25th. So we can't stress it enough how important, again, trade ideas is. Today's another day where a trade popped up on trade ideas on the scanner. If you look at PTIE, you will see that that one hit the scanner this morning. Look at this. This is where it finished the day yesterday. Popped up in the scanner, and it went all the way from right here, 435. Watching it pre-market. I took my eye off on it. I took my eye off on it because I was just kind of ignoring this, like, because again, it was like forming like this descending triangle. Didn't even I missed it at open. So you'll see, like I saw it in the pre-market. It was on Trade Ideas this morning, I believe, in the pre-market. Again, kind of went sideways, dipped a little bit, didn't even see here, wasn't paying attention. And then it ripped from, what is this here? 433 up to almost 50. So it was a $2 and, what is that? Almost, my math is terrible right now, over a $2 move. So if you bought just 1,000 shares of that, that's a $2,000 profit. And you know, there's trades like this at least a couple times a week, and there's always something that's moving 50 cents or $1 almost every day. So again, Trade Ideas pays for itself. So when we make these watch list videos at night, you got to watch them. You know, sometimes you'll get breakouts right away, and sometimes it'll take an hour or so, and sometimes something might not really break out at all. And that's why having Trade Ideas, again, this scanner is incredible. We talked about it today in the trade room, and as you see, it just completely just ripped this morning. And again, Trade Ideas, we can't live without it. As again, like we've been telling you guys, Trade Ideas is running a trial right now. The link is below the promo link. Please make sure to click on our affiliate link that's in this video or wherever you see one on social media. It helps us get credit as a community. And also, too, when you enter in your promo code BullishBears 15, you get a one-time, whether it's off your monthly or off your yearly purchase, of 15%. So obviously, it's a bigger discount if you buy the year up front. If you buy just the monthly, you get it off of 1 month. But again, Trade Ideas, that'll pay for it itself. It's a $100 scanner for the base scanner, or $188 for the top premium one with Holly, which is the artificial intelligence. But again, a $100 or $180 scanner pays for itself. You make one of these trades just a month, and you easily pay for the scanner. It's an incredible scanner. Again, our affiliate links are below, and we highly encourage you to pick up Trade Ideas. Again, it's awesome. If you need extra training or something like that, let us know. Dan is really good with the training. So let's get into the watch list for tomorrow. Let's see if I'm going to keep any plays from today. The SPX, again, still holding strong here. And it's still riding above the 9 EMA. So still potential continuation. So ATOS, another runner that was on the watch list. We called that one out today at or above 65 cents. And sure enough, off of our watch list, what did that do? It went from 65 cents up to $1.50. Again, we were talking all about it in our trade room today. Make sure you come and join our trade room if you haven't yet. We have lots of good content for you guys. I mean, we're giving you not only a watch list every night, not only the trade alerts, swing trade alerts, Trade Ideas scans, as well as a trade room. That's incredible content. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of it. Again, we are not charging you for anything that we offer you. We are not membership based, but we do accept donations to help further our community growth. We do have donation link below. So again, ATOS, I will keep that on the watch list. Let me delete any alerts I have outstanding here. And let's see here. So ATOS, that's simple. At or above $1.50. That's where I want to see it break. To be safe, at or above 150. But, might be potential to look at If it breaks $1.22 for potential anticipation, got to take a look at that and see. But critical area would be that $0.50 150 amount for a potential continuation upwards. So, and then obviously there's some resistance, you know, right? I mean, there's quite a bit over in here, definitely around $2, but also in between here. So ATOS will stay on the watch list. VISI. I'm going to not keep that one on. USEG. Not going to keep that one on. I think that was another one we had on our watch list. Or maybe not. No, that was on Trade Ideas. Again, another one on Trade Ideas this morning. USEG went up. Look at this. Look at this today. $1 all the way up to $1.60. That was a Trade Ideas scan. As you can see, it wasn't on our watch list. That was a 60, pretty much a 60-cent mover again today. Really just went on fire. So, I don't think I'm going to put that one back on. PTIE. Just went up and pulled back. I mean, there's potential continuation. Man, it's just such a long candlestick wick. I'm not going to put it on right now. RCON, let's see if we'll keep that one. Man, look at that. Came right back down. No, I'll take that off. BBX. What? So that one, I mean, it's up in the gap. It was a weird mover today. It really didn't do anything. You had a lot of volume. Although, I'm sorry, it did kind of go up a little bit today, and I was watching for it to see if it would continue upwards. It is a slow mover, being that it's higher float. But it's pretty much in the gap right now. So I'm going to put it as at or above 805. It's worth keeping another eye on it. At or above 805. Let me change this for tomorrow's date. OCUL, I'll take that one off. SOL. So these are a combination from the watch list today and what popped up on Trade Ideas. Let's see, this one kind of just traded sideways. I'll take SOL off. DEST. Let's see here. Wow, so it kind of finished towards right above 303, so that's a good thing. Let's see, it filled the gap, so that's another good thing. So let's see now. 306, be careful of 315. And then 348. So this might continue to go upwards. I'd be very cautious of that 315 just because traders keep an eye on that stuff. But if this one continues further, I would say at or above that. What is this here? 306. So we'll put at or above 306. Careful of 315. If it can clear 15, then it might go up further. Watch the 200 SMA at 348. FLDM. No. SONS. Nope. BDJ. No. IGD. Nope. Jill. Nope. MITL. Nope. See that? It went up kind of just broke the yearly high again. And then when it's, a lot of times when it's at the yearly high or it goes to breakout, it doesn't know how far it's going to go. And then once it finds a top, it just kind of collapses right back down. So again, a lot of people or some other people were questioning like, hey, why don't you talk about shorting in these videos? You know, again, I can't make all these watch list videos super long at night. Watch our shorting videos, but basically with our alerts at night, you can take them long or you can take them short. You could get in on the breakout area and then, you know, sell at a top, or you could let the alert fire off, let it form a top, and then short it on a reversal. Again, it's all a matter of your preference. We try not to make these videos super long, but you know, as you can see on something like this, if it goes and it breaks a yearly high, once it finds a top, like it did over here, it kind of found a top, and then it kind of came, what did it do? It came right back down and fell right below the breakout area. Once it falls below the breakout area, again, that's a potential short, and you can short it on the way down. It's just a matter of what your preference is. TNDM, nah, HTGM. So again, for those that are questioning going short, it's just a matter of your preference. We put the alerts this way. And you decide whether you want to take them long or short. But as you can see, again, I'll go back to the areas here. So for instance, ATOS, right? 150 is a key resistance area. If price gets up near there and rejects, then that's a potential short on the way down. So you can short it just by, you know, clicking sell the bid or, you know, using hotkeys. It's just the reverse of buying the ask. You can sell the bid or you can sell the ask if you want to get, you know, try to get an entry on a pullback on the way up, or you could short just using a limit order. But, you know, point being is 150 is critical resistance. So if it does not go and break that area, it's a potential short. If tomorrow opens price is below 122, which is below today, today's close, that's a potential short. And then you look at areas down right here for like previous like support areas. You can see at 104 and, you know, 91. You know, you just look at support and resistance. So again, we'll look at a couple others. BBX. So BBX 805 is a key resistance area. It closed at 8788. If price goes up towards 805 and then it rejects again, it's a potential short on the way down. You know, if price falls below 788, potential short. You got to look at this one's a little bit trickier to short because it really has been just trading sideways. But DEST, another one, perfect example. It went, it filled the gap. If this falls, if, you know, it doesn't break this 306 area, then that is key resistance, might be a potential short. You know, look down here, you'll see anywhere within this gap it could fall back down to. Or it could fall right down to that, you know, the 9 SMA right here, or EMA at 246. So basically, when I set these alerts, if price goes above, you can decide to take it long. If it goes and breaks above this resistance area, you can wait for it to form a top reversal and then short it on the way down. Or if it rejects at a resistance level, you can take it short to start. Just again, it's all support and resistance areas. So let's go to nightly scan under 1 million or 100 million. And let's see what new ones pop up. ATOS is still on there. VISI. You know, this one I may put one on this one because it did close above a $0.50 amount. You see it did reject right at that 390. But I'd say right here, I'm going to do at or above 355 for potential continuation. So I like marking my areas red, just a key critical area. I like that it closed above the $0.50 amount. Again, be careful in between these wicks, lots of volatility. So if price opens and it's above 355, you might take it up. Careful this volatility, be aware of this 391, and then obviously $4 would be the next resistance level. But if price rejects at this 355, it's a potential short down. you know, looking at these areas down here for support, you can see some support right here on that 317-ish area. So again, if price breaks above, you can follow it up. If it rejects at 390, or this area here, potential short, or if it rejects at $4, potential short on the way down, and then using 355 as support, and then going down further from there. VISI, USEG. So I looked at this one before. I came back down, but let me see here. I'm not going to put it. Do I want to put this one on? Yeah, I don't know. Potentially come back to it. Although, let's see. Yeah, two like major ones that just ran up. But it might be worth taking a look at. Let me see. Well, 137. This one's too close to $0.50 that I just don't. I don't think I'm gonna put that one on. I don't like that one as much. This one right here, if it can clear 486, this one's a possibility because it's still, the close is still close to this area where it could still potentially run. Obviously, so much volatility within this wick, but if this one can break this 486 area, obviously be careful at $5. And, you know, it might have some potential follow through. It's worth taking a look at because it was so volatile today that you might have some potential continuation. Again, be careful within the wicks. Whole and $0.50 amounts really important. Obviously, you want to see it get above 486, then definitely above $5. Put that right there. And then from there, it's a free-for-all as to what's going to happen up there if it does. But if it rejects at 486, potential short on the way down, using, I'd put 450. You know, just because it's a $0.50 amount, I'd watch it right here as potential support, and it might potentially fall further. You got to watch. But PTIE might be on people's radar tomorrow because it just had a crazy move today. ELVT. So this one had a really nice, huge jump up today. Rejected right at $9. There's resistance right at 948 up there. So $9 is huge resistance. That's critical. But might be worth a shot if it breaks above 876. So if price breaks above 876, it might be worth a shot getting in here in anticipation of a potential break at $9. If it fails at $9, obviously get out. If 876 or 875 fails, potential nice short. Obviously 850 and then all the way down to, you know, $8 and then down further could be support. So again, if 875 rejects, nice potential short down. If $9 rejects, you know, use 875 as support and then $8 and, you know, watch $0.50 amounts in between, 850 down here to 750. But ELVT had a big jump up today, so, you know, who knows, maybe it'll continue. Again, be careful of 948 and $9 at resistance. ELVT, LRTFF. Wow. Man, that would be a nice short. I wonder if Interactive Brokers has shares of that. LRTTF. Wait, was that right? LRTTF. Yeah, that's a weird looking one. Let me just make sure none of these are 5-cent spreads. VISI. Ah, all right, so that's taken off. Good to know. That's why I always double check for you guys. So VISI, I'm taking off. Don't like it. Getting rid of this alert. I don't like those 5-cent movers. PTIE, don't think that one is. ELVT, ELVT, BBX, and all right. So, okay. XNet. So that one, where'd that pull back at? 689. Did finish at kind of its highs today. So this one could potentially continue. Want to see a break above 689 and resistance at 739. Support around that $6 area and 566, right around there. But it's had some pretty crazy moves lately. It's got to go one way or the other. Let me just see XNET. I mean, just crazy movement. So ideally, if you get in above 689, there's definitely support at that $7 area, or resistance at that $7 area. So if you got in at a break of 690, you want to see it break above $7 ideally. But just keep an eye on those areas. CBay, no, NPTN. Yeah, something looks fishy on this one though. Let me see. NPTN. Oh, maybe not. Nice. Cool. So, NPTN is definitely one to watch. Right above 630. What is it right here? I want to see a break above 650. Where is 650? I'd like to see a break above 650. 627. Come on, get that. So I'll make that critical resistance up here. 650. Put an alert at or above 627. Obviously, if it breaks 627, you get in. Be careful around 650. But if 650 breaks, this one could definitely move up to $7. You'll see that the 9 is just about to potentially cross the 20 right there. That's potentially bullish, or that's a bullish sign. Now you want to see if it's going to continue. If it fades, then obviously you have, you know, support right here, and obviously $6 as well. So NPTN is worth watching. SRAX. Look at that. Bull flag, bull flag, bull flag, bull flag, kind of a wedge. Just tough to play this one. NQ. Oh, I was watching that one at the end of the morning. That one had a breakout. Let me see here. NQ. Yeah, so we'll definitely put NQ on at or above 374. I mean, some resistance here at 390, $4. Let's see it break. $374, so at or above 374. NQ. PSTI. Man. It's at its yearly highs. Potential short. But I'm not going to put that on. SRRA. So that's forming a potential. Oh, that was one I was watching about a week or two ago. This stupid thing couldn't break $1.94. Still can't break it. Look at that. Almost an huge, almost inverse head and shoulders. Wow, it's more volume than it was getting a couple weeks ago. So you want to see it break this 194 marker. If it does, it could be really nice. If you remember that being on the watch list, that thing was been very stubborn. And you can see it had a brief breakout above this. Was it 190? And it just didn't really go up and do much of anything, but it's definitely worth watching if it breaks 194. Let's see, weekly. It might be breaking out on the weekly potentially as well. So yeah, it's definitely one worth watching. SRRA, GNMX. Definitely much better plays on the watch list. Yeah, we're getting some good movers again. So we'll put at or above 190. Obviously, be careful around $2. And then, obviously, be careful at 220. Basically, 224, that 200 SMA. But it's a bullish sign. It's forming this kind of like this wedge. Potentially looking to break out. Always remember whole and $half amounts are psychological support and resistance amounts. And as you can see here, right around that 148, but I put it, yeah, it's kind of some support area right here. So yeah, AMPE, these are better ones to go on the watch list, that's for sure. DELT, nope. RCON. But see, like in between the days when we haven't been having as many good plays, that's where Trade Ideas kicks in. So now we're getting a much better watch list today. It seems like it's one of the better ones in a while that I feel better about. But each day there's always something moving on Trade Ideas. And that's, I mean, because you think about it, it just makes sense, right? So most companies put their news out in the aftermarket, usually before the market opens or after the market closes. Usually where it's kind of affected the most is usually when the pre-market happens, when a company announces news before the market opens. That's usually when you have the biggest kind of parabolic effect. So what happens is, obviously, I'm making the watch list at night. So when I make the watch list at night, we're catching ones sometimes that have news in the aftermarket, right? So you'll see it move in the aftermarket. But when I make the watch list at night, I can't see what's happening in the morning, right? So what happens in the morning is companies announce their news, and then that creates pre-market volume. And that pre-market volume hits scanners like Trade Ideas. And that's why we post every morning the Trade Ideas scanner on our fan page so you guys can see that. So again, you know, we're using our scanner tool. We're giving you the potential movers in the morning. So you would take whatever the few that you like in the morning that are potentially running, put them on the watch list like you're seeing here, and then watch for the best setups for either breakouts or breakdowns. But, you know, again, the only way you know, you need a scanner to know. So we can't predict tomorrow what's going to happen in the morning. Now, a lot of times what will happen is we'll look at stocks on the watch list and the pre-market watch list with Trade Ideas, and sometimes they don't run. Or sometimes what happens, like with a perfect example with what happened today with PTIE, I had it on the watch list, and I was looking at it pre-market, and then look when the market opens. It just does nothing. It kind of falls and kind of goes down here like, it doesn't, that's really not a big deal. It looks like, see, I immediately thought, oh, it's a descending triangle, that's bearish, potential short. But if you look closely, volume came in, formed this kind of hammer, the EMAs were still separated, and then it went, right? So this is all off of Trade Ideas. This is over a $2 move off of Trade Ideas. And technically, you could have rode it until it just closed below the 9. Obviously, you would have given back, you know, quite a bit of profits. But look at how far. You can tell the biggest warning sign when a stock is super overextended away from the 9 outside of the Bollinger Bands. It's just naturally going to want to pull back in. But you'll see this one went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 candles before it pulled back. So sometimes it's tough to predict how long it's going to take. But my whole point being is you need a live scanner to pick these plays up, because sometimes the ones on the watch list take a little while to move. So where did I lost my place? CRR, no. DELT, no. Did I already went over these ones? PMTS. Could potentially run. I'm not going to put that one on. Dries, I never give it. I just never, ever, ever give it a time of day. I will never trade that stock. I hate it. So I'm not going to put that on. And CPST. Nope. It's 3, 6 times. So. All right. Let's see if there's any on the new highs that might look good. No. Don't like any of these. New yearly lows, potential dip buy. Let's see. So what I'm looking for is ones that are like really far away from the 9, potentially forming a hammer that have a good chance to run. Kind of looking like this, but I'd like it a little bit differently. Maybe like a green hammer, so not that one, but something like that effect that might have a good chance. I want to see it far away from the 9, so it has a chance for, you know, it has some dojis or like couple hammers at the bottom for a potential reversal. Like I would have liked this one if far was away, but if it had more of a hammer or a doji base. No. BTX, no. See, this one's kind of far away, but I'd like to see it a little bit more or something showing a potential reversal. Wow, okay. So that is, wow, look at that. This is what I'm looking for. It's still a little crazy. Let me just see if it's a 5-cent spread. Ah, yes, I could tell it was something funky with it. So it's a 5-cent spread. I'm not putting it on, but this is what I was looking for. After a huge sell-off, kind of like a doji or a hammer, to potentially get in, I would like wait for it to break above 467 and then potentially watch it to ride it back up. But this is an automatic 5-cent spread. I refuse to trade those. So that is the daily scan for tomorrow. Let's go and do the swing trade watch list. All right, see if any of these, I want to take a look at INVH. Let me just for the heck of it see if this thing broke out finally. I didn't put it on, I took it off the watch list, but I bet you the day I take it off, nope, still doing that wedge. All right, let's take a look at these, see if any of these are going to stay on. All right, so, wow, look at this. So light was on our watch list yesterday, and look at this. I had it for at or above 60.32, and if you had been watching this on the watch list, this broke up $3, almost $3 today. So that was an awesome move. So this one's still potential continuation. I put it at or above 63.80. That was a beautiful move. So at or above 63.80. Careful of these resistance areas here. Kind of some overhead resistance. This one I'd be careful for some potential resistance. But yeah, especially now with this, you know, this might want to pull back a little bit and you're catching into some resistance. Two green candles that could potentially go up further, but just be careful that area. I just really watch those areas. So give it maybe one more day or so and just watch for the resistance. AEO. So it broke, still continuing upwards. Where did it reject? 1396. I mean, it can still continue upwards. Still bullish. I would put it. Let's see if I'm going to keep this one on. $14. What's up here? $14.40. No, I'm not going to put that one on. Not as much room to run. VST. It broke. 1960, 58. Didn't go up very far. Not going to keep that on. EIX. No. And FSLR. Nope. Okay, so let's go to the scanner. Why are no scans popping up right now? That ain't good. Interesting. That's weird. I'll have to go back to that one, see if it works. MPTN. BBX. I mean, so some of these that are on the daily watch list can still go on there, so I'm not going to put it redundant. Make it redundant. No, SIG. What is that? 66, 67. It's in the wick right here. Potential reverse, potential crossover. Might be breaking out 66, 68. Might be one to potentially watch for breaking above that 66, 68. Be careful at that 68, 60. But there's a little bit of room, you know. Any of these are room, you know, $1 potentially or more or near that. That's a lot of money, especially if you buy an option or something like that, and you sell at the peak. You know, even if you get a day, like a quick day swing trade or quick day trade out of it. I do like how these EMAs are pinching, potentially about to break through. TECK. That's another one crossing over, potentially about to cross over the 50. Let's see, 23.39. What is that? 71. I'd like to see it get above 23.71. So I'll put an alert there. At or above 23.71. If it breaks that, could have some room to potentially run. So TECK. CSIQ. No. ORCL. Let's see here. So potentially crossing the 9, potentially crossing over the 50. Closed almost at that $50 marker, which is pretty nice. I'd say at or above 50.14. I'll put an alert. At or above 50.14. And then look at this gap, 50.73 on up. See if it goes up into the gap. So ORCL will go on the watch list. BBY, no. SAVE, no. ANF, no. HRB, no. CIEN, nope. FRC, nope. No. KNX, no. MDLZ, no. MOH, no. WDC, NOK. Now let's see if I can get my other scan to work. There we go. Let's see. 1684, 1740, kind of trading sideways. Not going to put it on. AMTD, no. GM, no. Voya, come on. No. some. I might be doing a yearly breakout. Let me see. 3269. Let's see on the weekly. Man, that could be a weekly. Well, that's like all-time highs. That's just, I don't like that. I don't know how far it can go. There's no top. No, LNC, no, E, MN, no, AXP, nah, CSIQ, no, TXT, no, TMUS, IGT, EXAS, FHN, GRUB, C, WFC, $55. No. ALL. $93.96. Man, that'd be nice. If it breaks that area, it's a potential wedge. Look at that, and it rejected right now. That's a nice flat top breakout coming right there. So that would be one I would watch. 93. 96, I'll put it at. That could be a nice breakout if that breaks above that. Nice kind of wedge pattern there, flat top breakout. Already kind of rejected there, but keep an eye on it. Might retest. HRB, no. Ben, no. No. A, no. BBT, KNX, ROST, TSS, LVS, BLL, STL, and that is it for now. Perfect. So we have our day trading watch list. We have our swing trade watch list for tomorrow. We've got the alerts set up. Basically, guys, we're doing all of the work for you. All you got to do is take these alerts, input them into your own brokerage account, set up the alerts, and just watch them for patterns, support, and resistance. You see like all these areas that I've marked out for you, these lines, these critical lines of resistance. If it fails resistance, it's a potential short down, looking at support areas. If it breaks above, then you got to look for resistance areas above. If it rejects at those resistance areas above, obviously take your profits and then look for potential short entries. As you can tell, Thinkorswim's not the greatest broker for shorting. Interactive Brokers is incredible. They're an awesome broker for shorting. If you're under, I believe, 26 of age, I believe you have to have $2,500 to open an account with Interactive Brokers. If you're over 26, I believe it's $10,000 to open an account. Interactive Brokers is awesome for shorting. They're not the best broker. They're great middle ground, inexpensive trades. That's who I use. And then I pay for DOS. I pay about $150 a month to use this DOS platform because I love the trading montage with the level 2 and the time and sales really clear. I don't like their charts. I use Thinkorswim for charting, and then I use DOS platform for making my trades and using Interactive Brokers. So yeah, so that's the watch list for tomorrow. Again, guys, make sure you like and follow our fan page. We do post trade ideas, pre-market movers. Let's go here. Every morning by 9 a.m. as well as Benzinga's news. We have affiliate programs with both. But again, right now you'll see I have the link in the bottom below in this video here. But I also have it over here on our fan page. We're really promoting this trial, only $8.88 for the trial. When you do purchase trade ideas, again, there's two of them to get. One that's $100 a month and one that's $188. The one that's $188 has Holly, which is the interactive artificial intelligence. It's really cool. If you want all the bells and the whistles, get the upgraded one. If you want just a regular scan, get the regular one for $100. We get you a 15% discount. It's off either you're just off of 1 month if you get the monthly, or it's 15% off your purchase for the year. So obviously you get 15% off the year is obviously a better deal. But as you can see here, once you click on the link, you'll see Trade Ideas. The test drive here shows you right here. Again, it's the best. Is it a little bit pricey? Yeah, it is. $100 a month for a scanner, but you're not going to find a better one than Trade Ideas. And as you can see today, we've been posting. We allowed people this morning, and we're going to do it for the rest of this week. For anybody that joins our trade room, just kind of comes in there. We're posting the link every morning by 9 a.m. We have a limited seat capacity, but we're allowing people to look over our shoulders and watch our trade ideas. So you're going to be able to watch our trade idea scans, so you can see it live. Basically what we look at every day. So if you join our trade room, look, we're going to post all this week a new link every morning by 9 a.m. in our Skype room, and that's going to basically allow you to look at our trade idea scans and see it live every morning, basically what we're looking at. So again, we're not just doing lip service with Trade Ideas. That's our tool. That's our favorite scanner of choice. Again, please, if you do purchase from us, please click on the referral link. Don't go to Trade Ideas directly, because it just kind of hurts us. It doesn't help us grow as a community. Again, we're not charging membership fees or anything. So if you purchase Trade Ideas, it just helps us. Every little bit counts to help us grow. So again, links to Trade Ideas and the promo are below. If you need help or anything with Trade Ideas, shoot Dan an email. He's doing some webinars helping some people out. But we're all about doing everything we can to help you guys out to become better traders. And again, you get what you paid for. If you want a best scanner, it's Trade Ideas. Don't even think about it. It's the best. If you haven't been over to our website yet, make sure that you go over to bullishbears.com, click right here, this banner here, join our email list where you get our watch list and our trade alerts sent out daily. You can join our trade room over here if you haven't already. If you're trying to request access and we haven't approved it yet, it might take a couple days, because we have a 600 maximum capacity in our trade room. We're already at the maximum, so we're slowly weeding people out that have been inactive for over 30 days. So if you want to be a member of our trade room, make sure that you're always active within 30 days. Otherwise, we do have to remove you due to seat limitations. If you want personal coaching, we have it over here. We have great rates for personal coaching. Again, it's not about us making the money off you. We got to charge for something, and obviously, if it's, for our personal time, Dan and Tim do coaching. Our rates are extremely reasonable. Feel free to reach out and schedule a time with Tim or Dan. If you need more coaching or training here, we have our courses, a couple $1,000s worth of courses. So again, we have all of this for free: the trade alerts, the watch list, the scans, our trade room. Again, I say it over and over again. We could be charging $150 a month like everybody else, but we're not. We are a free community, and we do rely heavily on donations. Every little bit counts. So if you'd like to donate to us, we have a donate button right over here. Just click it. And we have donations for as low as $10 a month, $25 a month, $50, $100 a month. Again, we have options for donating just to make it affordable for everybody. Cost of 1 to 2 trades a month. Right over here, you can click on the monthly button, or right here will be single donations if you want to do single donations. And last but not least, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, click the notification bell, watch our videos, like them, share them, comment on them. Again, we do our best to do everything we can to help you guys out to become good traders. So again, guys, keep an eye out tomorrow morning in our trade room. We'll send out the link to watch our trade ideas. Make sure that you click the Trade Ideas promo link below so you can get started on your trial, and then watch this week our live Trade Ideas so you can kind of get a handle on things and see how it works. So hopefully this video helped you guys, and happy trading tomorrow. Enjoy.